true. I do like my dogs. I'm swimming by Misbehaving's place right now, so
Shouldn't be too far.
shouldn't be too far.
Yes, I've taken a peek inside,
Wonderful, yeah.
sort of taken a look, and I have already retrieved a significant amount of glowstone dust that you have, since I assume that's what you wish to light your streets with.
Yes, yeah. Something like more natural feeling than just having like lampposts up everywhere, right? I loved the glowberries. I think having like glowstone like in the floor or in the wall would be cool. I leave it to your creative discretion. Just something more like natural feeling is what I think we're going for, Holter and I.
That is fair, that's fair. My creative discretion is not always the best. I'm not the most skilled architect.
That's fair. I'm honestly, we'll be happy with whatever you do. TBH, it's just something that like we haven't really had time for. We've been putting in the grind, getting I don't know, supplies and Undercity kind of built up financially and materialistically to where we wanted it. So.
Yes, I did see quite a bit ago that you already had some quite advanced armor.
Indeed, yeah.
You certainly move quickly.
We try, you know. We want Undercity to be sort of like a I don't know, a place that people can like look up to, sort of like a bastion of hope for the server as a whole. So I'm trying to stay on top of things. Okay, I'm
understandable. So is it somewhat of just sort of a place of respite, or is it looking to be an actual city?
So both.
With some sort of governance.
So right now, the only governance is just Holter and I's voting on things because we're the only two members here. I think the invitation is open for anyone to come and live around or near Undercity. I think eventually, if we get a number of people, we'll have like sort of a voting council. But for now,
that's understandable.
Just Holter and I, so not really need for it. Let's talk payment. Yeah, I know you said diamonds is what you were after.
That is also up to your discretion, since it is your commission. Diamonds would be ideal, though. I do know that not those sorts of materials aren't exactly common, especially due to the coming trial.
Indeed, yeah. I had more than I do now. I have gathered a few more since then. Let's see. I could give you 20 diamonds as like a down payment, and I'll give you 20 more when it's finished. Does 40 diamonds sound like a reasonable?
That sounds more than reasonable.
Perfect. Let's do that. I'll have to get more before you finish, but this would be a down payment on the construction.
That's fine with me.
Wonderful.
And with the glowstone that I was able to find, we have about a solid stack, which I think should be more than enough to cover what's already here. Perfect. Like these pathways.
Yeah.
If you expand, then you might need to get a bit more.
So I'm hoping I would like for the cavern as a whole to be lit enough to where we're not getting as many monsters as we are all the time under us. Getting shot by skeletons as we, travel on these walkways is an annoyance.
Very fair, very fair.
I can definitely get more glowstone. That won't be too difficult to do. In fact, I might do that today. I might just go on a glowstone hunt and gather a lot more for you. But yeah. Any other questions or anything for me?
None at the moment, other than sort of how's your nether delving been going?
It's good. It's been really good. We found 2 nether fortresses. One has a number of blaze spawners, so we've got blaze rods for days, which is nice, is the goal. Yeah. We've found a couple of bastions. Pig Step was within our grasp. Logan had it. The Cajun had it. Then he perished in lava, and it was big sad.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
Indeed. Good thing we have these soul items, though. It's helpful. It's helpful.
It is something that we can be thankful for.
Indeed. Absolutely. How's the construction of the temple and all that been?
It should be, as far as I know, finished.
Perfect.
I've already constructed some seating arrangements as well as the sort of a lectern upon the center.
Nice.
And probably mostly just for this trial arrangement, I've also set up some stands.
Yeah.
Sort of standing opposite each other, on either side of the lectern, where I assume I will be taking my place as presiding judgment.
Indeed. I think, regardless of how it goes, I'm excited to have some form of like justice system in place for the server. I think it's going to be beneficial in the future, in the long run. So.
I think it will as well, though. Admittedly, I don't entirely know how suited I am for it.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, honestly.
I'll do my best, and that is all we can really ask of ourselves.
Indeed, you're not wrong.
Hello.
Hello! There you are. What up?
Oh, not much. Just working on the ship.
This is an impressive build you're going for. I like it.
It's fairly large.
Nice.
I've got to rework some of this, but it'll be good. It's gonna look hella cool.
It's already starting to. I like it.
Oh, phantoms. Oh dear. I should sleep, perchance, maybe. Ah! Knocked me off my perch. Alright, give me a second here. Where's my bow? Come here, you son of a bitch. Oh.
Got him.
No. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
What's going on, Fate Seeker?
Oh, not much. Well, the last time we spoke and hung out, you offered an adventure, I believe, and at the time I was a little too busy, kind of working on Undercity stuff. Right? We did a little nether running, but nothing too
nothing crazy.
Grand. Well,
you died during that.
That's true. Yeah. Shoutouts to soul items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I certainly offered adventure.
Well, we're at a point where Undercity is stable and kind of where we want it to be as far as advancement and material wealth and the ability to aid whoever needs it. So I'm not really as caught up with that anymore. And I have a few avenues of adventure that we could take if you still desired to.
Absolutely. I'm going to have to get myself a little prepared first to go anywhere, just because I have so much shit in my inventory.
Yeah.
From this build, but I would be totally down.
Awesome. I can't go super far today because there is that trial coming up that Undercity as a whole is involved in.
Right. Remind me, I haven't been around. I've been mainly working on this ship and very out of the loop and not at all interested in politics for the most part.
Right.
What's happening? Who's on trial? What happened?
Yeah. So, the Cajun, Skylar, and Undercity all connected via the Nether, not on purpose, as far as I'm aware, but just each in our explorations found each other, and there's kind of a road between us now.
Gotcha.
That I didn't even know about until after this happened, but apparently, so I came back to Undercity after mining and found a large portion of Undercity's diamonds had gone missing. A stack of about 40 diamonds.
That's
gone.
very unfortunate.
It is, yes. And then in the same day, Skylar said that their soul item had gone missing, which is, arguably even more serious.
That's, yep. Mm-hmm.
And the Cajun said that their house had been minorly vandalized in the same day.
Interesting.
Indeed. And because we're all connected through the nether, we kind of all suspected each other for a little bit.
But you don't think it is any one of you anymore?
I don't. In fact, there was another party who visited Undercity recently after that, who all but said that he was responsible for the diamonds at the very least. So he will be the one that my legal counsel will be pursuing in a trial tomorrow.
Legal counsel? Who is your legal counsel?
I hired Ollie as my legal counsel.
You hired the con.
I did indeed hire the con as my legal counsel. Look, I don't think that they are a bad person. I think that specific idea of theirs is a bad idea. So any way that I can put their abilities to better use, I think kind of change their focus from what they were doing to something more helpful to the server as a whole.
I see.
Thought would be a good idea. So, and I have a binding contract with them. So. Yeah.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Well, I'm not here to judge your choice of legal counsel, obviously. Avenues of adventure, what do you have?
Yes. Well, Cypher is currently doing a construction project for me in which he is lighting the whole of Undercity.
Indeed.
Which is helpful. He needs more glowstone. So one of the avenues of adventure would be to travel back into the nether and just get as much glowstone as possible.
Okay.
For Cypher.
I see.
I have another fun little thing. And if you come with me, we might be able to do it together back at Undercity. I might be able to find a mansion for us.
Oh. Now, see, that is an interesting avenue. I find myself woefully under equipped, shall we say, for a mansion.
Oh, well.
But
honestly, it's probably too far away to go toward right now, today, anyway.
I would love to do it in the future.
Absolutely.
That is certainly an idea in the future. I would love to do that.
And I'll tell you what. What sort of equipment would you need? What would you be satisfied with?
Well, I'll obviously be going out to get more diamonds, and then hopefully netherite eventually. I need to get an enchanting table set up, which is part of the reason I'm creating the ship. Is it's going to be and act as a home base of sorts for adventuring and resources and the things that I may need, or the people that pass through this shanty town may need.
Well, Undercity's entire purpose is to barter collective aid through trade and such, so that the server as a whole advances together, right? So I would not mind at all hiring you if you wouldn't mind letting me keep all of the glowstone that we find. I will pay you in diamonds for it.
Oh. Yeah, sure. That's a very kind offer for a bit of glowstone.
Well, it's something necessary that Undercity needs, and it's a resource we happen to have.
Why would he steal from you, is my question.
Good question. I mean, he is homeless. I'm sure he doesn't have much.
Sure, but the Undercity has been very open about its willingness to trade and to give individuals the things they need in exchange for labor or jobs or
You're not
work.
incorrect. You're not incorrect, and I hope that that continues to be the case. I will say he didn't. I don't know. That was the first like conversation I had with him. Was the same day that he pretty much admitted that he took 40 diamonds from me. So he might not have heard or known about how open we are to trade and.
Possibly. And you said a soul item went missing.
Indeed, a soul item went missing. I'm not sure if that was this guy or not. It's odd. It would stand to reason, given that all of our nether portals are connected.
Possibly, but it's knowing where to look, in my experience, especially being an adventurer, about where people hide things and the thought process behind. Because I imagine it was at least on some level hidden.
I wouldn't know, but I would think so, yeah.
I'll have to talk to Skylar at some point.
I've done a little bit of business with them. Traded once or twice. There's more glowstone right here under us. We might have to go down.
Have you been to their home before?
I have not, personally.
Despite being so close?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I didn't even know that we were connected with them until the Cajun told me after the fact.
And where's the Cajun sit in all of this?
I trust the Cajun. I've done a lot of business with him. He's conniving, don't get me wrong. But I don't think he would take a soul item or diamonds. He's taken, a little pieces of food or an enchantment book from me, or traded with my villagers without my knowledge in the past.
I see. I've made my way up to this other set of glowstone, by the way.
Perfect. I'm just putting all down here.
Just don't want it to fall. Ooh, that is a drop and a half.
Ooh. Be careful.
Careful's not in my nature, exactly.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
It depends on the day.
No.
This is being an adventurer.
What a life that must be.
It's certainly not boring.
Fair enough.
Oh, I didn't show you my fish.
You
Fate Seeker.
didn't.
No fish.
I see you. Hello.
Hey.
Fish.
Here, let me see if I can put them in water somewhere.
Wait,
I don't
you
wanna
just carry
lose
your
them.
fish around.
Sometimes. Not usually. I did want to show him off.
I think this water over here would be more suitable.
Sometimes you can take a fish for a walk.
Indeed. You just need a bucket,
Allow them to see a bit more of the world than they usually would.
There he
He's
is.
so cute. Ooh, fun name.
Very fun name.
Very good.
What is its name?
Name is Thrill Seeker.
Ooh.
Where did he go?
He's right here. I am behind him.
That's him. That's my little buddy. Oh, I need to put the Thrill Seeker back where it's safe.
Indeed. Curious name.
Curious name?
Curious as to where you got it, where you thought of it.
I don't know. It came to me one day. I don't know exactly. It feels familiar, nostalgic, perhaps.
Interesting. Familiar is a word that's come up several times between the two of us.
It has. I know the name from some time in my past, but I can't place exactly who it was or what he was like. But I know he was important. I think. He's...
Interesting. Very
I don't know.
interesting.
That might sound dumb or completely irrelevant. But it is Skylar's, I believe. But you could always go take a look.
We could. It's up to you. I'd hate to show up to their place unannounced, especially if they aren't home. But
I'm going.
okay, then I'll follow.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
There's some work been done.
Honestly,
My goodness.
lovely.
Wow.
Are you sure we should go into their place?
What's the harm? I'm not gonna take anything. I may be an adventurer, but I'm not a thief.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Huh.
Very nice structure.
Indeed. Cute cat. Splash potion of swiftness. We've been up to some potion making.
Got a farm up here. I think I heard a villager. I think I hear a villager. Indeed, a whole village.
Oh. Huh.
Sticks for emeralds is really good.
Probably shouldn't have snooped, but I did.
Oh, what did you find?
Some diamonds, gold.
Oh. Yes, they seem well off. They have a nice little mine. 4 villagers. One of them's a fool.
Fortunate. Not very useful.
Not at all.
We've got a brick fireplace. Very pretty.
Very cool. Lovely place. Lovely place.
It's in this chest besides nothing.
I think it, yeah. Looks like it's
You
for
think it what?
farming. We've got it hooked up over a composter.
I see. Interesting. Oh, what's that over there?
It's whatever where?
The acacia trees and
Copper.
copper.
Good question. It's very pretty.
I haven't found any amethyst myself yet.
I have.
Not that I've been looking for it per se, but
Fair enough.
an enchanting table.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. I like it. I like the build.
Interesting. Good to know this is here.
Indeed.
You're quiet.
Am I? I've been talking this whole time.
I don't know. It's different, I suppose. But who am I to say?
I didn't see what trades the villagers had, but I saw that there were 2 librarians and a archer, a fletcher, whatever they call them. They typically are good for emeralds.
Oh, this is a bubble vader.
It's a what?
There's a bubble vader here.
Oh, fun.
Where's the... Huh.
I went back through the portal, but
Oh. Come with me. Interesting.
capable person, it would seem. Skylar.
Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
Let's walk across
And this massive bridge. I'm very curious to see where this goes.
Well, if you like to, we can. I think my portal is this way though, but it's whatever you wish.
I'll make my way back with you, so I don't lose the glowstone.
Fair enough. All I have to do is wait around here 20 minutes or so, and I'll have new villagers with new jobs.
I am going to leave you to that.
Say, are you gonna head back to your place then? Is that...
Probably.
I appreciate the adventure. It was fun, and we'll have to go to that woodland mansion at some point.
Absolutely. I would be very happy to do that anytime. I will attempt to equip myself better before we do it, obviously.
Wonderful, yes. Cypher used a word earlier to describe us. He called me your partner, I believe, as he was talking about armor and whatnot. I find that not a poor use of the word, if I do say so myself. Let's see.
You are inclined to be partners.
Indeed, yeah. That's if that's something that might suit you.
I think it's beneficial at the very least.
Indeed.
Partner. I haven't really had a partner much in recent history.
Well, consider that changed if you desire.
I do, in fact.
Wonderful. I would like to show you something, if you wouldn't mind waiting exactly right there. That bat just flew into lava.
That was unfortunate.
That was...
I feel like I just witnessed a great tragedy.
kind of wild. Alright, right there. Not a muscle moved. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello, I have an arrow in me. It's
You
fine.
do have an arrow in your eye.
You have earned quite a bit of my trust in the past several instances of us adventuring together and getting to know each other in a bit more. I have something I'd like to show you. There's been a word used in that we've found each other familiar, and I think there's a reason for that. And I will need this back for obvious reasons, but I'd like for you to go ahead and read it.
Oh.
Only Holter and I have read it before.
Okay. Thrill Seeker. Well, here, take that back, firstly.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the friend that came to you? Or to Fatebringer? Or you? Why is your house burning? Why is
That's
thing...
unfortunate. That's
Why is... Oh, it's the tree.
the tree caught fire from the lava. That's
That's
wildly
really...
unfortunate.
I'm sorry that happened in the middle of that.
It's fine.
It's still on fire.
The tree is, yes.
No, the bottom of the... Oh, there it goes.
Ah.
Well, that's highly unfortunate. Who came to you? Or who was that? The friend?
Give me a second here. Let me try to plug this in. Well, hopefully that doesn't burn the bridge down again. Where at? What do you mean? The one who came to Fatebringer?
Fatebringer, after all the destruction. The friend that didn't kill...
Instead of taking my
you.
life, she told me she was a friend of Thrillseeker and told me to find
Yes.
her next time the world changed. That is a wonderful question. I'm not entirely sure. It's fuzzy. I
Fuzzy.
think it's possible that it might have been you that I was supposed to find. But I'm not 100% sure. But there is that
me?
familiarity.
Indeed.
You knew my old name, or a name of someone who I once was.
Thrill Seeker in my memory, in dreams.
Mhm.
Reborn again. And again. And again. For a fourth time.
Indeed. Indeed.
I don't think my name has changed.
I'm unsure.
I don't know.
I'm unsure. But yeah, there's that.
Maybe that has to do with the blackouts, perhaps?
It's possible, for sure. I can't
Also
say that I do that, though I do struggle at times with sections or parts of my past selves presenting.
You did
consciously.
say that. You said that Thrill Seeker's wanderlust and Fatebringer's violence.
Mhm.
How did you realize that those were still things that lied within you?
They have, on occasion, presented themselves in untimely and displeasant ways, mostly. I try to keep them as under control as possible. I need to go get some steps here. Hold on.
Not to pry.
Oh, certainly.
Do you have specifics?
Not that I'd rather say at the moment. They're not exactly my proudest times of being.
It's fair. I shouldn't have asked, I suppose. It's just a curious notion, I suppose.
Indeed. It is how it is.
Interesting.
The most...
This...
Sorry, you go.
I was just going to say, this doesn't change any bearing on wanting to be your partner. I think that's still on the table for me at the very least. If anything, this makes it all the more intriguing.
Indeed.
An adventure.
Indeed. Quite the adventure.
The fact that we might have past life history together.
Right. It's very, very interesting.
Now what were you going to say?
The most interesting part to me is how the gods fit into all of this rebirth and new worlds and all that. It's they seem new to me. I don't know if that makes them good or bad.
I agree on some level, I suppose. This all seems new.
Indeed.
There's so much else behind it.
Not wrong. Well, I think I'm going to rest for the trial tomorrow, in which I will hopefully regain my 40 diamonds that were lost. So.
Oh, yes. I wish you the best in that, and hopefully Guy, or whoever he is brought to heal.
Indeed.
And hopefully Skylar gets their soul item back. That's a terrible thing to lose.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Unfortunate. Well, until next time.
I'll go.
Miss B.
I'll get out of here. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
Thank you for the diamonds. I'll be at my boat if you need me.
Wonderful. Good to know. Farewell.
Adios.